So check this out. If you type this query here in, you're gonna see a lot of interesting gift ideas. Okay, and this is a really nice way to get some ideas without brainstorming for it, right? You want to see what people are writing about. So we have here an article, 30 plus best Valentine's Day gift cards. We can open that up. We can take a look, and this is a nice article here. And what you're looking for, if you go into shop now, you're going to see links to Amazon. Okay. And these are Amazon products. And we can take these recommended Amazon products and package them in a way and then, offer them to people and make money that way. And I'm going to show you a very, very unique method of doing that, especially with the upcoming holiday. Okay. And you can use this idea for lots of other ways as well. It doesn't need to be just for this holiday. I just want to show you. And so all of this works. You can go to this article. It's going to work. You can go here. But I have this article opened up here. And this is from The Strategist. This is the New York Magazine. 49 Valentine's Day gifts under 50 for every type of person. Okay, so what I really like about this is that it's not just 49. It's not just random gift ideas. These are gifts that are under $50, so they're pretty affordable, considering that Valentine's is only once a year. And then you have for every type of person. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this data and we're gonna offer them in a format that people are actually gonna like a lot. Okay, and so take a look at this. They have these Amazon affiliate links. They also have REI. We're only focusing on Amazon. Okay, Amazon has a really decent affiliate affiliate program that you can promote, and this is pretty much available for everybody. And I'm going to show you a very cool method. So we're going to be using this article here, and you need a tool called Scraper, I think it's called Scraper. That is, it's a free Chrome plugin that you can use here. Very, very easy to use. And once you have this installed, you want to refresh this browser, and it only works with Chrome. And I'm using Microsoft Edge here, which is also going to work with that. And then what you do is you go to this page here. You can just Google for, you can just enter this query, and you can just go to this article. And most of these articles are going to work. And you're going to right click, and you're going to click on Scrape Similar, okay? And you get this content here. Actually, what you want to do is you want to right click on the price, and you can do Scrape Similar. Unfortunately, you're not going to get what you want. You typically want all the gifts here, right? So what you want to do is you want to copy exactly how I have it done. I already have this preset configured, and you want to enter exactly what I have here, okay? And once you do that, you're going to get all this data. Now, there's some duplicate data, and that is why we have 98. This actually should be 49, right? It should be 49 gift ideas. It says 49, but we have 98. That's because we have duplicate data, which is very, very easy to fix. Next, you click on Copy to Clipboard. You hit that. Then you open up with Google Sheets, which I always love using. Actually, you can press Command V. And once you do that, you get all this data here. And so in order to fix these issues here, you want to delete this row. Actually, it's probably a good idea. And now you have this. Now you want to select this row and you want to click on Sort A to Z. Once you do that, you now remove the duplicates, because the duplicates are going to be on the bottom because they do not have the name. These are just duplicates. And you can remove these. So we're going to select all of this, delete. And now we have 1 to 49 products. We have the product name and we have the Amazon, which is awesome for us, right? So we're going to insert a row above. We're going to call this name URL, okay? And so we can also expand this a little bit. And then we have the link here. Now, these are affiliate links. You need to make sure you replace these links with your own affiliate code, which is very, very easy to do. Because if you take a look, you see it has that tag, this strategist site, -20. Your affiliate link is going to look something like this. It's going to have a -20 at the end. Typically, they do, but you're going to have a different name here. And so right now, we have the content here. We just got the content in a couple of minutes. The next thing you want to do is you want to head to a website called adalo.com, right? Adalo is a really great place to build a mobile app, right? Because you can build an amazing mobile app very, very quickly, and it's very easy to promote. You can also submit it to Google Play Store, iOS App Store, and all of these places. Okay, so you're gonna go to adalo.com. You're gonna create a free account. It's completely free. They have a free plan. And I am here in one of my, so I basically logged in and I have like a couple of apps open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new app. We are going to create a native mobile app. Going to click next. They offer us various templates. You know, you can start with a template, is fine. Maybe you can find a template that kind of looks like what you want to do. We're just going to do blank because it's very, very easy. And we're going to call it V-Day. Okay, just V-Day. You can always rename it later. Maybe the primary color is going to be something like this. Something rose, because it is Valentine's Day. And the secondary color, maybe blue. I don't know, something like this, okay? Don't judge my color options, okay? Create, we're going to click create, and now we have an app with our colors here. Now, they do have a sign up and a login screen. And I remember somebody mentioning this when I talked about this a long time ago, is that this is a good idea to collect emails. That is absolutely true. This is a good idea to collect emails, but we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to delete this. We're going to select, and I'm going to hit delete on my keyboard. So I'm going to click on this and delete. We're just going to keep it simple. And we're going to create a simple gift app. Very, very simple. It's going to have a couple of screens, not a lot of screens. It's not going to take you a long time to do. And what you want to do is you can go, you have the different options here on the left hand side. So you can go to screens. We're going to create a new screen, and this might be a detail page, gifts, gift details, something like this. You can do. And so what you want to do is you want to click on add screen. You can do that here. And then when you're adding the screen, you can decide what kind of screen you want. So let's say this is going to look like something like this, and we're going to call it detail screen, something like this. We can create the screen. And now we have two screens, okay? We have two screens. The home screen is going to be the listing, okay? So what we can do is we can hit the plus sign and we can add a component. We're going to add a simple list here, okay? And it's going to display the gifts. And the idea is they're going to see the gifts, and then they can click a button and go to the detail as well. And then the detail, they're going to see some extra information, okay? You can also create a tab if you want. Lots and lots of options. So the most important thing that you have to understand is we need to get the data in, okay? So you're going to go back to V-Day, your Google Sheets. You're going to hit File, Download as comma-separated values. We're going to hit that. And it's going to save it. You see this file is already, it's downloading, it's done. Next, we're going to go back to the app. We are going to go into the database, and we are going to go into add collection. And this is going to be gifts. Okay, add. Now we have 0 records. That's absolutely fine. We can import records. We can do a lot of interesting things. So we're going to hit this. And what we can do is we can import the CSV. You can add these manually, but why add manually when you can import the CSV? And we're going to drag and drop the CSV file here. And now it's asking us to map columns. And the thing that I realized is that I did not create a field for the second field. So we're going to cancel out. And what I want to do is I want to first configure this, right? I want to add a property here. So we have name and URL. Okay, so this is also going to be text. And we are going to call this URL. We're going to hit save. Don't worry, we can make it clickable. And so we have the users. This is for user authentication, which we're not really using at the moment. And then we have the name and the URL. Now you can have more stuff. There are images here, right? And so the idea is you can do the same thing with the images. You can right click, scrape the images, then add the images the same way that we added here. Very, very easy. I'm going to do it for a couple of images just to show you. But right now we just have name and URL. So now we can click on 0 records, import CSV, drag and drop our data from Google Sheets, and now it maps it correctly. Now we have 2 fields. We're going to hit import data, and all the data that we got from the website is going to be imported here. It's gonna go here, and now we have the name and we have the URL. Now remember, you have to change the link, otherwise you're gonna be sending affiliates. Somebody else is gonna be somebody else is gonna be getting credit for your affiliate sales. So you have to keep that in mind. Now that we have the data, we have 49 records. You want to go here, and what you want to do is you want to configure so that the data that we imported is showing up properly. We have title, subtitle, we have an image, we have a couple of things there. And so the first thing, you want to hit a title, and you want to configure it right. Text is title, and it has like, one line, etc., etc. And this is text. Now what we can do, we can add magic text, we can do all kinds of interesting things here. But we want to do, right, if we go into simple list, it's asking us, what is this a list of? We need to select gifts. Okay, we're not setting up a filter, we're showing all the gifts. You can do sorting. So let's say we do name A to Z, which is really good. Maximum number of items. Let's say we want to display 10 items. I don't know. You don't actually need it. No maximum. That's fine. There's some advanced options as well. And next you go into title, and title automatically configured gift name for us. Okay, gift name is there. So let's go back to the database. We have gifts and we have names. So if we go back to our, if you click on the screens here and we go to title, it's actually current gift name, which is exactly what we want. And then the subtitle, we can make it some other piece of data. It could be a URL. In this example, we don't have any other data, right? You can also get more data if you want. So for instance, you have a description here. Actually, this is the name. You have a description here. You have all these things, and you can do it the same way that I did when I scraped the data, right? So you can go here, and now we have the gift name. For the subtitle, we don't have anything, right? Because we don't have that second row. So we can also make it we can also make it magic text, and we can say, current gift, we can put URL, right? But it's not gonna really make a lot of sense because the URL it's gonna have the URL. It's not actually the data that they can make sense with. Okay, so now we have this. Now what we want to do is when they click on it, we want it to open to another screen, and in that screen we can show them more data. And so the way that you want to do it is, if you go in here, right? If you add so we have the simple list. You can do a right section. And the right section is gonna have an action. So let's add an icon here. So this icon may be something like gift. Oh, perfect. Gift, and you can click on it. Hopefully they'll understand. That's gonna open the second screen. We're gonna add an action, and this is gonna be a link to the details screen. Transition is going to be float left. It's gonna pass current gift. It's gonna pass all that, and then we're gonna display the images. So let's say that I want to show a couple of images. Let's say actually, let me fix it up right here. So if I go back to our database, I'm gonna open up the records. I'm going to add a property, and this is going to be an image. Okay, I'm gonna add just one property, but the way you do it is by importing the data. You're gonna have all the images. So I'm just gonna put image. And then I'm gonna add a property called, subtitle, subtitle, something like this. And now it's gonna be great. So if I click on 49 records, I can put an image and I can put a subtitle. So let's say we have a bunch of stuff. So we're sorting it from A to Z. So I'm gonna go to these A's here. I'm gonna click on here, and you see this is the URL, and I'm gonna put a subtitle. This is a subtitle for this product called Amy Garden. Okay, and then for the image, we're gonna go back to our page, search for Amy Garden. I'm gonna save this image just to show you how it works. I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna have it here, and then I'm gonna add another image as well. So this is gonna be one product, and let's go. So I'm gonna upload this image. And there it is. There's our image there. And I'm doing this manually because just to show you how it works. Obviously, when you import all the data, it's going to show up fine. So we're going to hit save. And now we have one gift that has this content here. So I'm going to do it for one more. Allegra. Let's go back to our screen. Allegra here. We're gonna save. We're gonna save here. Save it there. Go back here. Drag and drop it. And now it uploads. And we're gonna put the subtitle here. Allegra subtitle. Something like this. Hit save. And now we have two images there. So if we go done, if I click on this again, what I can do is I can go to subtitle and I can click on add magic text, and then I can put subtitle and it's going to display the subtitle. Obviously, it's only going to display it for the products that we actually have the data. And the image, I can do that as well. So for instance, if we go in here, list, simple list, left section, it has an avatar. We can actually select an image, and we're going to go select an image. And now the images are going to show up, okay? So let's preview this. Let's see what happens if it's actually showing it, the data correctly and everything. It's always a good idea to kind of test things as you are developing it, as you are doing it. And so here you go. These are our first two products. And as you can see, it has the subtitle, has that, it has the two images. All of this is actually going to have the images as well. And then you have these things. Now, when I click on it, it goes to the detail screen, but we haven't done the detail screen, which we're going to do in 1 second. Actually, let's modify this home button here. I want it to be a, I don't want it to say home. I want it to say gifts. Valentine's Day gifts. Something like this, okay? And I want this, I want the title also to be gifts. Valentine's Day gifts. Something like this. And now it looks a little bit better. Now for the detail, very, very simple. We're going to click on this and then we're going to say, what is this? A list of gifts and all gifts. And then we just simply configure each item here. So we have the title is going to have gift name, subtitle. We're going to delete that. Click the magic text. We're going to say subtitle here. And then the image is here. Current gift name image. Perfect. If there is no image, we can display some other show a placeholder image because we don't have all the images for all the gifts in this video tutorial. Now we have this, and that is it. So let's preview this. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the second screen is working. Hopefully it should be if I click on it. So if I click here, it loads it up. And so the thing about it is that it loads up everything, right? What we want to do is we want to just to load up the specific item. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to delete this. We don't want the card list. And we are going to get plus add component. And the component is going to have not a list, but it's going to have something else. So it might be a simple, maybe you can add random stuff. So let's add a text. Let's like add it manually. Okay, and also add a, let's hit the plus, add screen. We're gonna add an image. There's our image. You're gonna put the image maybe up on top. Let's move this on the bottom. Okay, and then you're gonna have the text here. And so actually, this is the detailed text. Let's go back. Let's search for text. Text input text. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then we have the text here. So let's try this out if it's working correctly. Now, let's go in here and image source is going to be the database current gift image. This is going to be the text. It's going to be add magic text current gift, maybe the name, and then the subtitle, right? Actually, let's go in here and let's change the title to the current gift name. And then the name is actually, we're going to delete this. And now we have the name. And then for the text, it's going to have the subtitle. Okay, so we're going to hit this. Current gift subtitle. Okay, we're going to delete this as well. And now it's showing us the subtitle. Let's see if that works. We're going to hit preview. And let's see what happens. We're going to hit preview. We're going to go in here. And it has the subtitle. Very, very simple. You have the title here. You have the subtitle. And the most important thing is we need the button, right? They need to actually buy it, right? So we're going to hit plus. We're going to search for button. We're going to add a button here. And then here's our button, right? And we're going to hit the button. And the button is going to link to the actual link, right? So we have the button. We can add magic text. the magic text is going, actually we don't need magic text. We're gonna say, the button is gonna say buy from Amazon.com, something like this. And then for the button, we're gonna add an action. Action. This is gonna be a link to the website. And on the website URL, we're gonna hit the magic, what is it called? Magic text, I think they call it. We're gonna go current gift URL, okay? And so we're gonna expand this, make it nice and centered, something like this even. Let's expand it right here. Buy from Amazon.com. It has that plus sign there. I don't think you need that. Maybe we can keep that gift there, something like that. That looks pretty nice. We're gonna make it somewhere around here. And now if you preview it, it's gonna click and it's gonna redirect them to the Amazon website. Okay, so we're gonna open this up. We're gonna hit this, and that says buy from Amazon. And when I click on buy, it opens up Amazon.com using the affiliate link that we got from the website. So you need to replace the affiliate links. And that is all pretty much you have to do. This is very, very simple to do. You can have as many screens as you want. You can modify it in any way. You can, as long as you have the data, as long as you follow the instructions that I talked about in the beginning of the video, and you are getting the correct data. And where can you promote it? Let me show you where you can promote it. If you go to Google, right? If you go here into Google and you type something like Reddit Valentine Day gifts, you can go something like, what are you getting? What are you getting? And you can say, I have an app. I built an app. It's 100% free, and you can download it. And the way you can do is you can hit on share once you've done, and now people can go out. You can change this image here, this icon, the app's icon, and they can scan to install it. It's 100% free, and people are gonna love it, right? So if you type something like Reddit.com, Valentine's Day gifts, you can get so many ideas. If you also type something like forums, Valentine's Day gifts ideas, you can do that. Look at this OnePlus, all of these sites, and you wanna pick kind of a neutral site, not a site that's tied to some product or service, and you can essentially promote your app there very, very easily. Valentine's Day gift ideas. You can also go to Facebook groups. Twitter is a really great option. Lots of places. Everybody's going to be talking about Valentine's, especially with the days leading up to it. And so you are in a really, really good position. So remember, you can get images, you can get all kinds of things. Check it out. Use this method. You can modify it to your heart's desire. It's totally customizable. And so that is the method I wanted to show you. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this method. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I will see you in the next video.